characters like Powerglide here, and Outback, and Wheelie were Minibots.
They bought them for us. Now we go get them ourselves. Rip the box, sometimes right in the car. Raise the L's, yeah, we know where they are. Snap a post, send it out to the crew. Same old feeling, yeah, you know it's true. Burn a little gas just to chase that hit. Some you miss, some you won't forget from the shelf.
I am at the end of my Transformers collecting. I've been buying Transformers since I was a little kid. My mom bought me Transformers as a little kid. I've been enjoying Transformers toys since I was a little kid. Didn't look like the cartoon back then. And I got in late because I was a little bit older at that point. I was probably about 5 or 6 at that point, which means it was in year 2 or 3 of Transformers, so I could get Optimus, I can get Bumblebee. Can't get Jazz. Couldn't get Starscream. Definitely couldn't get Megatron. So my exposure, my enjoyment of Transformers back then wasn't what it is today. Generations came out, I jumped in because modern looks, classic characters, they looked really good. Megatron was a blaster. I got all of those, and then they did something different. And I was like, oh, I'll get into Generations. All right, perfect, great. So you go from classics to Generations, and then Generations lead into, I think, Titans. So then, or Combiners. Combiners led into Siege. Siege leads into 86 and Universe, and I'm tired. I'm tired of collecting. But I still enjoy the stuff. I still want these characters. I still want them, and I want them the way they should be. And I think that that's been the most difficult thing, because growing up, a lot of the characters were sized differently, and we didn't get the characters we wanted to. So when we were little, characters like Powerglide here, and Outback, and Wheelie were Minibots, right? And so we didn't really get to have them properly sized next to Optimus. They did them when they redid them in Titans or whatever that was, Combiners, Combiner Wars, and Siege and all that. They did those as Minibots. So we bought them, and they call them Legend size. We bought them in those Legends, but they weren't properly sized. They were properly sized for the toys we had as kids, but they weren't properly sized to the cartoon. And then Studio Series 86 comes out, and then the retro card stuff comes out, and now they're properly sized. So I look at this year as one of my last years doing Transformers. We're getting accurate G1 cartoon looks for these characters. They're properly scaled, and I'll show you some pictures. Picture. Sure, maybe I did that. And these are pretty easy to transform. Am I going to eat my words? I don't have time, so I got Swerve too. So I got Swerve and Powerglide. Boom, pictures. We got Wheelie and Outback. And I mean, they're fairly easy to transform. It's just a matter of being brave. Because I see a lot of people go, oh, you hear that click or you hear that turn? And it's like, yeah, it's fine. It'll be just fine. It's not going to break. And if it breaks, I mean, I got it at Walmart, so screw Walmart. We'll just return it and get another one. So let's see. Can I do it on camera? Mostly. Oops. I got to put the leg down before I do that. There's that one. Spin it around. Take this one. Open it up. Spin it around. Boom. There you go. Here's Outback. So, you know, he stands the way he's supposed to stand. Same thing with Swerve. Swerve is rather easy to transform too. So we'll try to do him completely on camera. You just kind of break him in a way. Pop out the arms. Pull down the legs. I know everybody's having a heart attack right now that I'm just manhandling this. I hope you are, because toys were meant to be played with and they're fun. And if they break, they've got tolerance points at which they snap off, so you don't have to worry about actually breaking them. So now here is Swerve. Okay, Wheelie, Powerglide, a little more complicated. Parts kind of pop off, so you'll just see pictures below. $27.99 for these. It's a little bit of a lot. You know, with tax and everything, you're almost at 30 bucks. Is it worth it? If I was going to continue doing Transformers, these might be passes. Since I'm looking at this being my exit point, sure, you got me one last time. This is the last Outback I'm going to buy. This is the last Swerve I'm going to buy. This is the last Wheelie I'm going to buy. This is the last Powerglide I'm going to buy. If I was, keep going, maybe I would get them. I don't know. I'll be honest with you. It's one of those things. But hope you enjoy the pictures. Tell me, are you still in at this point? Are you enjoying these? And everybody's saying that Willie's oversized. I thought so too. I looked at the cartoon. Him standing next to Blur should be up to Blur's shoulder. This one is in scale with Blur. Blur is buried, so we're not getting those comparison pictures. But take my word for it. Look it up in the movie. He's the right size. So these two are currently sitting at Walmart. These are currently showing up at Target's. They're supposed to be shipping from Amazon this month. You can check your favorite retailer. Get them where you can get them. Enjoy them if you do. Let me know down in the comments what you think of them. I'm impressed with the transformations and everything. They're solid bots. No problems with them. This is a retool of Gears. This is a retool of Brawn. These two are more original. So there you go. Quick, easy, simple. That was way too long, but I hope you enjoyed it and tell us if you bought them.